Alright, and welcome to Life at SOK 350 Lover. Gonna be playing Baldur's Gate 3 for PlayStation 5. It's just loading up here, and we'll get started in just a moment. Alright, we got our end user license agreement, aka our cursed pact. Hello and welcome, mortal souls. So you wish to embark on an adventure in the Forgotten Realms. We know you're already giving up some coin to get this far. Yep, that's correct. And for that, of course, we're grateful. Yet you must also know that every deal with a being such as ourselves comes with additional terms and conditions. Let us lay them out for you. I really like how they put their kind of D&D kind of verbiage in here um, for the end user license agreement. It's kind of cool. All right, so we got introduction, we got gravity, tech requirements, pet obligations. Okay. Additional obligations in the Eldritch laws. Time for pause, we understand. By now your mind is longing for respite. Having endured the above numerous provisions of legal jargon, so setting aside the weighty tones of somber legality, embracing the lighter path of ancient customs and mystical decrees that govern the fair folk. Please be wary in accepting this pact. You agree to refrain from striking a deal with another creature of faith infernal or otherwise eldritch origin, should you nonetheless be able to withstand the seductive melody whispered by the malveillant terms. We reserve the right to sever all ties, professional or social, with the end user and seek appropriate remedy from the Morning Lord. Okay, so there's that legal stuff there. Ownership, content, fan work, warranties, updates and changes to the pack, transfer, termination, choose the gameplay information, choice of lot and venue, and languages and additional platform terms, miscellaneous. Alright, accept. Alright, and explicit content. This adventure contains mature and sensitive subject matter. You can moderate some of this content by toggling the option below. This option, among others, can be changed anytime in the options menu. Show nudity, yes or no. Because of YouTube, I won't be able to show that, so I'll have to say no. Kind of same deal with Cyberpunk 2077. I would have enjoyed playing that with the nudity turned on, but fortunately I can't, so I'm gonna set that to no. Brightness is at 100, contrast is 1.00. Okay, let's accept that. Alright, we can go ahead and click X. Alright, let's do some options here. Alright, for gameplay, we're going to leave everything to default. So we got tutorials on. We got system measurement to metric, leave that there. Carbon dice is on. Carbon dice avoids failure street while keeping the results mostly random. Okay. Auto select character after combat set to avatar, so it selects your original avatar. Uh, the control vibration intensity is extra strong. Stick selection is disabled. That triggers on. Left stick and right stick sensitivity is 100. Auto save is on with maximum number of saves 5 and maximum number of quick saves 5. Dynamic combat camera is set to on. Follow flying creature is set to on. Auto rotate camera is off. Okay, online visibility. I'm not really planning on playing online or being online, but I'll set it to close just for privacy sake. Eavesdrop off. Okay, controller. Alright, so our main buttons are triangle, enter, circle, cancel slash exit. X is to interact, hold to do active search. Square is context menu. And for our left and right sticks, left is to move character. Hold the left stick to toggle selection cursor. Get right stick, move camera, and hold it to show world information. We can do up directional pad to do jump, and also up to hold it and it'll toggle the light source. Looks like left, previous target. Hold to toggle weapon set. Down, examine, and hold it to hide party. And left, or that's not left, but right on the directional pad is next target. L1 character actions, L2 manage party. R1 character actions, R2 shortcut menu, and we got map in the middle button there, and hold it for journal. Okay, performance. When enabled default, the game will target 60 FPS upscale. Disable this feature for quality mode. The game will run on a native 1440p at 30 FPS. When in split screen, you always be running in quality mode. I am good with that. I'm gonna go ahead and leave it as performance, but you know, because I like to have the frame rates faster, moves a lot. I feel smoothly. But when we get in game, we can definitely check out what that looks like. Set to what was it again? Quality mode. HDR calibration. We already set that up with setting up the TV, and it should be good. Whatever settings that they have. So master volume 100. We'll leave everything on here. Sound effects, volume, music face interface, volume, ambient volume, music volume, voice volume, shutter volume, dynamic range high, point and click frequency always, Sentry, cinematic audio is off, and force mono audio is off. Interface, we got our north facing mini map set to off. When enabled, the mini map is locked with north at top. Disable the mini map rotates with the camera. I like it like that. Show pings on, display recent activity on, display recent activity split screen on, explore exploration highlights none, turn base highlight circle, tactical view highlights circle, hold to end turn off, book text size 64px, show subtitles on, show speaker on. We got the show text background to off, but that's how it looks. And dialogue text size is the same as the book text size. Same thing with overhead text size. Hotbar at arrows automatically on. Active symbols automatically on. At containers automatically off. At throwables automatically on. At potions automatically on. At scrolls automatically on. At usable items automatically off. At throwable weapons automatically off. Accessibility camera shake on. Longer active search hole off, colorblind mode none, but these are the three options. Put text size, we already went over that. Show genitals, cinematic nudity, share private moments for explicit contents all off. Show the speaker on, show speaker subtitles on, speaker on, show text backgrounds off. Okay. Alright, we can start a new game here. Alright, so difficulties, these are the difficulties 1, 2, 3, 4. It looks like a custom. Alright, so we'll come back to that. Explore a narrative experience, placing story before combat. So if you want to focus more on story than playing, then there you go. Balance, a balanced adventure full of challenging choices. Okay. Got Tactician, a tough campaign emphasizing strategic combat. I think that's what I'm going to end up doing. Honor, fraught and deadly campaign awaits, limited to a single save file. So Honor Mode is an intense campaign recommended for experienced players. Stronger bosses and most dangerous foes in the realms and are more powerful in this mode and new abilities, legendary actions. Stricter rules alongside Tactician's mode, regular difficulty increases. Action economy damage bonus rules are made stricter towards the end of the game. A single save file, you cannot reload older saves in Honor Mode if events go awry. Your choices and consequences always stick. If your entire party is defeated in combat, your honor mode run will end. You should be able to continue your adventure in custom mode should you desire, but finish it will not count as finishing honor mode. If you are victorious and beat the game in this mode, you will be rewarded with a beast-soaked dice set to use in game for future playthroughs. Good luck, honorable adventurer. You're needed. Okay. So that is what honor mode is. It kind of reminds me of permadeath, because you can see there all your choices stick, and you can see there if your entire party is defeated in combat, your honor mode win. I kind of saw this online, and like I said, with the whole kind of like permadeath thing, you know, once you die, it's kind of over. So, or all your entire party dies, it's kind of over. So, I think I'll pass on that. Or you can do custom experience. You can just make whatever you want to have. Okay. Go. I think I'm just going to do Tactician. Tough campaign emphasizing strict combat. That seems to be the harder advanced or whatever difficulty. right before honor, so I'll take that one. All right. Finally starting the game here. It's a cool looking sculpture. What the hell? I thought this was a D&D game. Kind of looks like a sci-fi game. Man, look at those nails. Really good attention to detail that they have with this game, though. Man, look at the bubbles on it, that thing's hands. Ooh. What is that? It's like some kind of worm or something. Uh-oh. Ooh. She kind of looks like a lizard or something. Oh, crap. Oh, dude. Oh, is it eating her eye? Oh, hell no. Nah, dude. I think I'm good. I'm not hungry. Oh, shoot. Doesn't look like I have a choice. Oy! Oh my god, it's got three sets of teeth as if one wasn't bad enough. Holy crap. Disgusting. Alright.
Who are you?
Who are you? Enable tutorials. Tutorials can help you learn about the core mechanics of Baldur's Gate. Would you like to turn them on? Of course. Alright. So let's see what we have. We have custom. You always felt like you had a greater calling, but it has never borne fruit. Everything changes when you awaken in prison on an alien ship. Perhaps your time has finally come. Body type 1, female identity. Okay. High elf, level 1 barbarian. So I think we could possibly make our own character. Looks like you got different things to choose from at the top, but heirs of the mystical Feywild, high elves value magic in all its forms. Even those who do not study spellcraft can manipulate the weave. Level 1 barbarian, a strong embrace the wild that hides inside, keen instincts, primal physicality, and most of all, an unbridled, unquenchable rage. Okay, these are the stats for that custom character, but of course you can change all this. I guess they're picking barbarian because, you know, I guess that would be the most simplest thing for a new player. That's all the things they can use there. Let's see. But origin, it says here plays existing character from Baldur's Gate 3, so I guess all these characters are in game. After 200 years serving a cruel master, the vampire spawn, Astarion is finally free. Free to walk in the sun, free to chase power, free to take revenge. Okay. And then, let's see, here's a high elf. Heirs of the mystical Feywild. Oh, it's the same thing. Okay. Level 1 rogue with stealth skill and uncanny reflexes. Rogue's versatility lets him get upper hand almost any situation. These are his stats here. Okay. You gotta think with him being first, he must be the fan favorite or #1 character. That's what I would think if you're first. But let's go ahead and play the introduction.
Hello, darling.
Hello.
Don't be shy. I promise not to bite until we've been formally introduced.
Okay, so he's a
My
vampire.
name's Astarion.
Astarion.
And I've spent a century stalking the night, hunting for pretty morsels just like you.
Mm-hmm.
A man called Cazador made me what I am, kept me like a pet, forced me to do his bidding. No more. The Tadpole's influence broke his dominance over me, and now I can finally pursue the one thing I've hungered for these long, dark years. Revenge. I'm going back to Baldur's Gate to track Cazador down in his lair. I'll be the last thing the bastard ever sees.
Seems very premium. Alright, so Astarion is looking to get revenge on his former master. Was it Cazador? Okay. Pretty cool introduction. Alright, next. Oops. Alright, next we have Lae'zel. Lae'zel was raised for a life among the stars, mercilessly conquering the cosmos as a Yankee soldier. Grounded, she must deal with a world she doesn't understand, find a way to serve her people in a plane that despises her military kin, or militant kin. A Yankee with a ruthlessness born from a mind-flayer enslavement. Yankee ride the astral sea atop red dragons, bringing a silver source and phasonic might to bear against any trace of the lithic menace. And she's a level 1 fighter. Fighters have mastered the art of combat on wielding weapons with unmatched skill, wearing armor like a second skin. Okay, so these are the things here. Okay, and play the intro.
Since I was born in the cold reaches of world space, I have known but one purpose. To wield a silver sword and ride a red dragon in service of my regent, the Githyanki Queen Vlaakith. My first step on this path is to slay a mind flayer and bring its head to my queen. There is no flesh I will not carve, and no barrier I will not shatter to see it done. I am the one who sunders. I am the Undying Queen's most unshakable warrior. I am Lae'zel of Kalir.
Lae'zel of Korea. Sound like she said Lae'zel of Korea. It's a Kalia? Okay, I don't know. Whatever that means. Alright, strong warrior Lae'zel. Alright, Gale's visiting prowess once earned him the love of Mistra, goddess of magic, till his ambition led to the brink of catastrophe. Oh, that's cool. Alright, so he's a human. The most common face and favor on humans are known for their tenacity, creativity, and his capacity for growth. He's a level 1 wizard. Wizards master arcane by specializing in individual schools of magic, combining ancient spells with modern research. And this is what we have for the stats. Kind of got the Jesus look to him. Okay, it's got some pretty good spells there. Okay, looking good. And play. Introduction.
Well met, stranger.
Well
You
met.
find yourself in the presence of the renowned wizarding prodigy, Gale of Waterdeep. Please.
What's up, Gale?
No need to be intimidated. My virtuosic talents
Dude,
once caught the eye
full
of
of
the
himself.
goddess of magic herself, Mistra, who named me her chosen and her lover.
Wow.
Thanks to a slight miscalculation on my part, that relationship eventually soured, as did the greatest of my powers. Now I'm merely a humble wizard on the road to redemption. Unless I can find the path to something greater.
I don't know why they always seem like they're so exhausted from talking, or something's wrong with their head. Maybe it has to do with that worm that they put inside their eye. Okay, so looks like he has some relationship with Mr. the God of Magic. Still need to find more information out about him. Interesting. Alright, we got Shadowheart. Shadowheart willingly undertook a ritual, remove her memories in order to protect secrets of her fellow Shard worshippers. Loss of pain are sacred to her, but her faith is not being tested like never before. It's a high half elf. A touch of Fable remains in high elves with this bloodline, and even those untrained in magic possess a hint of wild power. Okay. She's a cleric. Clerics are representatives of the gods they worship, wielding potent divine magic for good or evil. Okay. You know, I didn't notice that they have some other stuff. You wield an unorthodox divine tool of deceit and illusion which you worship a chosen deity. And Shar is as the greater deity of darkness. Shar is feared for her power over the night secrets and lost. She's like internal conflict with her twin sister Selune, goddess of the moon. I didn't notice that before. Okay, so only her says that. Okay. Alright. It's additional information there. Alright, and her stats. Okay. So everybody has like a star. I guess the star is something that they're really good at. These are the spells. And armor, proficiency, stuff like that. Alright, play introduction.
My name is Shadowheart,
What's up,
loyal
Shadowheart?
servant of Shar, goddess of darkness and loss. There is little more I can tell you than that. My Lady Shar tasked me with a mission of such secrecy that I surrendered great swathes of my memory in order to safeguard the knowledge of it. All I know is that I must bring the artifact I hold to Baldur's Gate, and that nothing can stand in my way. My goddess is watching.
Nothing can stand in her way. Okay, so she's trying to bring that artifact to Baldur's Gate. Right. And a Shar worshiper. Okay, cool. Oops. I keep pressing the wrong thing. Alright, we got Will, known as the Blade of Frontiers. Will uses magic to fell the monsters and devils menacing the Sword Coast in a moment of desperation. He accepts the offer of greater power, forcing him into an infernal game he is struggling to play. Alright, we got Human, the most common face Pharaoh. Human known for their tenacity, creativity, growth, and his capacity for creativity and his capacity for growth. So he's also a human like Gale is. He's a level 1 warlock. Bound by a pact to all powerful patrons, warlock trade their loyalty for supernatural abilities and unique magic. The Fiend, you have pledged your soul to the Hells or Abyss in return for a deadly arsenal of fiendish arcana. Okay, so he made like some kind of sold his soul to the devil to get his powers. Interesting. Alright, that's the stuff there. Looks like charisma's pretty high. Alright, spells. Alright. Great. And introduction.
"7 years ago, I was exiled from Baldur's Gate, the city I call home. My name is Will, but the people of the Sword Coast call me the Blade of Frontiers, champion of the meek, defender of the innocent. The truth isn't quite so simple, but they're right about one thing. I hunt monsters, and I always catch my prey.
Alright.
My latest target is a devil, and I'm right on her tail. Once I'm through with her, she'll never escape the fires of the first hell."
Alright. Interesting. Just have to find out more information on him. The Blade of Frontiers. Will. Okay, Karlak has escaped 10 years of service in the Hells with nothing but an axe on her back. Infernal engine blazing fiercely where her heart used to be. Says Zarel Tiefling. Tieflings are from Zarel's bloodline. Empowered with martial strength and can channel searing flame to punish the enemies. Level 1 Barbarian, strong embrace the wild that hides inside. Keen instincts, primal physicality, and most of all, an unbridled, unquenchable rage. Alright, here we go. These are the stats. She's got rage. Okay. And that. Alright, let's see what this one is. Trying to figure out that's her skin or is it clothes? I guess that's her skin. It's all burned up.
10 years ago, I was sold to the Archdevil Zariel. She put a Hellfire engine in my chest and made me her prize soldier. But I've escaped now. Thank you, Mind Flayers. And I've got a few scores to settle if this engine doesn't burn me to ash first. I'll need people I can trust. An infernal mechanic, and a serious amount of luck. But you know what? I'm not worried. After 10 years in the Hells, I can take on anything. I've got my chance at freedom, and believe me, I'm going home.
Wow. Someone she could just like burn up and die. That's interesting. Alright. Then we have the Dark Urge. You remember nothing but a path, paper, blood. Unmanageable cruelty whispers to you from within. Can you escape it? Would you even want to? Your appearance and class can be fully customized. Alright, so this is a white dragonborn. Despite no ancestral links to the mighty creature, these dragonborns share the snowy aspect and frosty breath of white dragons. Level 1 sorcerers, and natural spellcasters drawn on inherent magic from a gift or bloodline. Storm sorcery, rather crackling with the energies of ancient deluges, or pierced by gales and hurricanes. Your lineage is a strange tapestry scrawled by a tempest. And these are the things we have. Okay. And I read about this one online. So basically, you could take this character if you want to, kind of like if you want to do like a evil playthrough. But you could also choose this character and not do an evil playthrough. You could just kind of, you know, decide to be good. But yeah, if you want to do an evil playthrough, it's just the one to pick. Let's play introduction.
My rancid blood whispers to me, kill, kill, and kill again. My ruined body yearns to reap death in this world. And when this foul urge calls, it possesses my whole being. Injured beyond repair. I know nothing besides this. I must resist the dark urge, lest it consume my mind. I must discover who I was and what happened to me before my twitching knife hand writes a tragedy in blood.
Okay. Alright, so it is possible to take this character and customize it, but let's look at okay, so alright, so hold on. I would like to do a Dark Urge character, I think. Alright, so again with the custom thing, you always felt like you had a great calling, but it's never born fruit. Everything changes when you awaken and are in prison. In prison on an alien ship, perhaps your time's finally come. So I don't want to do the white dragonborn. I don't like the way it looks. Body type. Got 1, 2, 1, 2. I guess 1. Okay, female, and then we have non-binary other. We have male, female, so really the Dragonborn doesn't really look different as far as gender. We could randomize the character. Okay. It looks like for other ones you could do different ones here. Mighty type 1, 2, 3. I guess they're taller. 4. I guess 3 would be fine. Yeah, 4 is like really tall. Okay, we can do another random one. Oh wait, let me see what this one was. So it's a ranger. Rangers are unrivaled scouts and trackers holding a deep connection with nature in order to hunt their favorite prey. Okay. We got this one. A wood elf. These elves spend their reclusive lives in the Faerun forest. Decades of training, archery, and camouflage enhanced by outerworldly swiftness. And it's a fighter, kind of like Lae'zel. Alright, we got the Deep Gnome. More guarded than their surface cousins, Deep Gnome survive in Underdark with dark vision and skillful stealth. And a wizard just like Gale. Okay, we got a shield druid, or shield dwarf. Goblins, or great losses and ancient wars against goblins and orcs have led these dwarves to adopt a cynical mindset, but will endure anything to restore their ancestral homelands. So druids channel the elemental forces of nature, share a deep kinship with animals. Mastery of wild shape allows them to transform into beasts from all over the realms. Okay. Alright, we got Lightfoot halflings. Stealthy but social, these halflings travel over Faerun, make names for themselves. Okay, also a ranger. Okay, we got a Githyanki, like Lae'zel. Human level 1 monk. Alright, so a monk, some reach enlightenment by Luguid meditation, others do so in the heat of battle. Monks manipulate ki to empower their own strikes, debilitate their foes. Okay. I was thinking about doing a monk, but I think for my playthrough I'm gonna go with a paladin. Alright, so gold dwarf, so many different kind of things. Dwarfs are known for their confidence and keen intuition. Culture of their deep dragon, or not deep dragon, deep kingdom values friendship, our family, a ritual, and fine craftsmanship. Also a monk. Alright, druid, another druid. I was gonna say that character looks like Dennis Rodman. Sladarian Drow. Sladarian can be found all over, seeking allies from all over Faerun, aiming to settle their conflict with Loth, and each other by any means necessary. Got a Lightfoot halfling. Okay. Wood half elf. Like their wood elf parent, these half elves have a quickened stride for an eye for stealth, yet many break away by isolation. Faerun's forest to explore the rest of the realms. Alright, we got Israel Tiefling, level 1 ranger. Guess that was like card like Deep Gnome, High Elf. Okay, we already know what that is. What's a Duergar? Once slain by the Eldritch Mind Flayers, Duergar adapted to freedom with harsh practicality, cold demeanors, and gift of stealth, well known throughout the Underdark. Okay. Gold Dwarf. These dwarves are known for the confidence, keen intuition, culture of the deep kingdom values. Okay, so we already know about that. This is also a paladin. A promise made so deeply that it becomes divine and itself flows through a paladin, burning bright enough to inspire. I license my foes, the oath of the ancients, you fight outside light and the cosmic struggle against the darkness, preserve the sanctity, life, and beauty of nature. So this is a paladin, but not their paladin I want. Okay, this is a human level 1 paladin, oath of the ancients. I'm thinking though, how do I was thinking about doing the Dark Urge thing, though. How do I do a Dark Urge and then... Okay. so we can do an elf with ethereal continences and long lifespans. Elves are home by nature's power, flourishing and light and dark light. Okay, got these skills. Okay. And Tiefling, sent from the hells, or the devils of the nine hells. Tiefling face constant suspicious, and Pharaoh, thankfully, their arcane abilities make them natural survivors. Okay, we got the Drow. Drow said Underdark, most Drow have adopted a ruthless pragmatism. While the Lidless Sworn delight in the goddess evil tenants. The Sildarin reject her attempt to overthrow the leader of the Elven Pantheon. Did I do this one already? Okay, that's what they got. Alright, show the Drow. This actually looks pretty cool. Dancing Lights. Perception, base racial speed, Drow weapon training, superior dark vision, fate ancestry, rapier, short sword, hand bow, proficiency, okay. Human, most common face Pharaoh. Humans are known for their tenacity, creativity, and this capacity for growth. I was thinking about doing the human, but they don't really get any kind of extra perks. Githyanki is pretty cool. I heard if you want to do like a paladin or warrior. With Rootless, we already know what about their introduction, but actual knowledge, Yankee for Sonics, racial speed, base, martial, short sword, long sword, great sword, light armor, medium armor. It's pretty good. Dwarf, durable and yielding as their homes of stone. Dwarves are some of the finest warriors, miners, and smiths of Faerun. Okay, that's what they have. Half elf, curious, ambitious, versatile. Half elves are welcome everywhere. Struggle without a community called their own. Okay, what we got here? And halflings, small yet capable, halflings prefer the comforts of home and hearth, but their natural look and dexterity makes them fine adventurers. Man, look at that nose. Okay. Looky. Brave. Okay, gnomes, small, clever, and energetic gnomes use their long lives to explore Faerun's brightest corners and darkest depths. Okay. Dragonborn, proud race that values clan skill above all else. Once slayed by dragons, you try to become self-sufficient. I want to be beholden to anyone, not even the gods. Okay, not really going on with them. Half orc, creatures of intense emotion. Half orcs are more inclined to act. They contemplate whether the rage burning their bodies and compels whether the rage burns their bodies compels them to fight, or the love filling their hearts inspires acts of incredible kindness. So those are the things we got there. Intimidation, people who threaten and induce fear. Base racial speed, dark vision, ruthless endurance. If you hit zero hit points, you begin one hit point instead of becoming down. Tap step and land a critical hit with a melee weapon, you deal extra dice of weapon damage. I kind of like the orc. But it's just the way they look kind of looks crazy. But let's check it out. Alright, could be a barbarian, strong embrace of water and hides inside, keen instincts, primal physicality, and most of all, unbridled, unquenchable rage. So if I was going to be a barbarian, that'd probably be good to pick the orc. Got these different things. Okay. And we got the Bard. Bardstone music is more than idle fancy, it's power. Through study and adventure, these traveling troubadours master speech, song, and the magic within. Okay, that's what we got. And we got cleric. Clerics are representatives of the gods they worship with impotent divine magic for good or ill. Okay, so that's what we got. They have a lot of spells. Okay. And druids channel the elemental forces of nature, share a deep kinship with animals. Mastery of wild shape allows them to transform the beasts from all over the realms. That could be good. Okay. Okay, fighter. Fighters that master combat wielding weapons with unmatched skill and wear armor like second skin. Okay. There's also fighter. Book. Some reach enlightenment by languid meditation, others do so in the heat of battle. Monks manipulate ki to empower their own strikes and debilitate their foes. Okay. Now the cool thing about the monk, they can do, from what they said, multiple attacks. So if you want somebody like that, like an attack powerhouse, is really good to have, as well as paladin, because they have that smite ability. So we got this Furies of Blows, punch twice in succession, got ki, and then got all this other stuff. Well, I think the problem is like you really can't enjoy the game as much if you're looking to, like, if you get like a plate of armor or a weapon and you're like, oh, I want to equip that on my character, because they're really like have unarmed combat and then their monk weapon and not really using uh armor and stuff. So it's just something to think about. Alright, so Paladin is what I'm thinking about doing. Promise made so deeply it becomes divine itself. Flows through a Paladin burning bright enough to inspire and inspire foes. So this is what I'm gonna go with. So lay on hands divine sense. Channel charges, wisdom saving throw, charisma saving throw. Negali's proficiencies. But we'll just look at everything. Rangers are alright with scarce trackers, Sona in deep connection with nature in order to hunt their favorite prey. Rogue with stealthy skill, uncanny reflexes. Rogue's versatilities let them get upper hand almost any situation. I think that the Starion is a rogue. So try not to choose a job that somebody already has. Monk and Paladin is the two I think we don't have an existing character for. Sorcerers are natural spellcasters drawing on inherent magic from a gift or bloodline. That's Will. It's a sorcerer. I think he's a sorcerer. Okay, so Warlock. No, maybe Will is a Warlock, and then Gale is a Wizard. So that sorcerer seems pretty good. Alright, Warlock, bound by a pet to all powerful patrons. Warlock trade their loyalty for supernatural abilities and unique magic. Okay, and the Wizard. Wizards to master the arcane by specializing in individual school of magics, combining spells. Hold on 1 second. Combining spells, ancient spells with modern research. Okay, and that's really it there. 1 second here. Okay, perfecto. So, I I would love to go with a paladin. Orc would be really good. But the problem is I don't like the way they look. But we'll just look at this so far. We got Oath at Entry, find outside of light and cosmic struggle against darkness, preserve the sanctity and the beauty of nature. They got Healing Radiance, so you can heal yourself and nearby allies. Gain another 5 hit points next turn, which is really cool. So you have the ability to heal. Got Oath of the Ancient Tenants. Oath of the Ancient Tenants, or Paladin, abide by the following: kindle the light through acts of kindness, and kindle the light of hope in the bleakest hollows of despair. Shelter the light where love blooms. Stand against the devilry that would snipe its stem. Preserve your light, the light and culture and small joys to preserve the light in your own heart. Actually, let me go to race. I think I'm gonna go with the Dro. So we got driven to the underdark. Most Dro have adopted their ruthless pragmatism by the Lord Sworn, the light, and the God's evil tenets. Seldarin reject her attempt to overthrow the leader of the Elven Pantheon. So with Dancing Lights, evocation cantrip, illuminate a 9-meter radius to turns, 18 meters, concentration action. Perception, wisdom, +2 to perception checks. Observe your environment, spot your hidden details. Base ratio speed, you can move 9 meters per turn. Short weapon training, have proficiency in the rapier, short sword, and the hand crossbow. So that's cool. We can do close up or we can do range attacks. Superior dark vision, you can see up to 24 meters. Faint ancestry, you have advantage in saving throws against being charmed. Actually, you can't be put to sleep, so that's really good. Rapier proficiency. Add proficiency bonus to attack rolls with rapier. Also short sword and a hand bow proficiency. We got the low sworn drow, level 1 paladin, oath of the ancients. So raised by the Lotz cult in the city of Menzoberranzan. These drow embody the virtues of their corrupt and merciless goddess. A Loth marks her followers with bright red eyes, so those in Underdark will learn to fear them on sight. And level 1 paladin problem made so deeply that it becomes divine and itself flows through a paladin, burning enough to inspire allies and smite foes. Both the ancients you find on the side of light, the cosmic struggle against darkness, preserve the sanctity of life and beauty of nature. So the interesting thing is like trying to be a paladin and be this, good person and stuff, but also being this Lorswan Drow, which seems like kind of a bad, um, I guess what you can say here, Drow race to choose from. So it's kind of like the battle of good against evil. So that'll be interesting to run a character like that. All right, so we'll keep it like that. Lord Sorandro, so we can choose which one we want to do. Lord Sorandro, we already read that one. And then the Southern can be found seeking allies from all over Faerun, aiming to settle conflict with Loth and each other by any means necessary. I kind of like the red eyes looks for the intimidation factor, so I keep that. Class, we're going to do the Paladin and lay on hands for healing class section. You should bless touch to heal a creature or cure of all disease and poison. No effect on dead. It constructs melee action, lay on hands charge. Okay, I think that'll be really good to have. Divine Sense, get advantage on attack rolls against celestial fiends and undead. Channel charges 1, you gain ability to channel the power containing your Paladin oath, which you use to fuel certain actions, replaced by short or long rest. Yeah, wisdom saving throw proficiency, add proficiency bonus to wisdom saving throws and charisma saving throws. Simple weapon, proficiency, martial weapon, light armor, medium armor, and heavy armor. And then also shield proficiency. So pretty much any weapon and any kind of armor will be able to use in a game. I don't see heavy weapons, so probably barbarian could do like everything, but this is, I guess, the second closest thing. All right, so we'll do that. So low swan drow, level 1 paladin, oath of the, or we got to choose our oath. All right, so that was healing radiance. Where we got oath of devotion. Following the idea of the knight in shining armor, you add with honor, virtue, pursue the weak, and protect the weak and pursue the good. Holy Rebuke, clash section grants an ally a vengeful aura that deals 1 to 4 radiant damage to anyone who hits them with a melee attack. 2 turns, 18 meters action, channel oath charge. And the oath of devotion and tenets, oath of devotion paladins abide by the following tenets: courage, stride dauntlessly into action, compassion, so clemency when prudent, lend your arm to those in need. Duty, tenure, responsibilities, obey just laws, support those entrusted to your care. Alright, we also have the oath of vengeance. You have set aside even your own purity to right wrongs and deliver justice to those who have committed most grievous sins. Crush their might, class action, you or your allies' weapon attacks deal a additional 2 radiant damage and can daze enemies for a turn. 2 turns, 9 meters, bonus action, and channel charge. Oath of Vengeance tennis. Oath of Vengeance tennis, paladin, by the following tenets. Fight the greater evil exerting your wisdom. Identify the higher morality and any given instance to fight for it. No mercy for the wicked. Chasten those who dole out their villainy by wiping their blight from the world forever. That does sound cool. But I kind of like the holy rebuke thing, where it it can attack, can do a vengeful aura that deals 1 4 radiant damage. Anyone hits from a melee attack 2 turns, 18 meters, action channel charge. And I kind of like this one, the courage, compassion, and duty. So I think I'm gonna go with this one. And we are the haunted one, a wicked moment, person, or thing that cannot be slain by sword. Spell haunts your mind. Um, and flickers in the peripheral vision. You can carry it wherever your adventure takes you. Perhaps it carries you. You have medicine +2 to medicine checks. Recognize symptom, diagnose a disease. Intimidation +4 to intimidation checks. Be a bully, threaten, and induce fear. For the paladin here, it says ability points every 2 points above 10, and ability score by a +1 bonus to related rolls. Select 2 abilities, get additional bonus. Every 2 points above 10. So right now we got strength 17. So strength +3 to strength checks, muscle and physical power. Affects your effectiveness with melee weapons. Also determine how far you can jump and how much you can carry. +3 saving throws. +3 from strength. Your ability comes from 15 base. Dexterity +1 to dexterity checks, agilities, reflex, and balances. Or balance affects your effectiveness with range and finesse weapons. Also affects your initiative and armor class. +1 saving throw, +1 dexterity. Your ability comes from 12 base. Constitution 13 +1 to Constitution checks. Stamina, physical endurance affects your hit point maximum. +1 saving throws. +1 Constitution. Your ability points come from 13 base. Intelligence 8, -1 intelligence chance, memory, and mental power. Proof spellcast for wizards. -1 saving throw, -1 from intelligence. Your base ability points come from 8 base. Wisdom +0, wisdom checks, senses, and intuition. Improved spellcast for clerics, druids, and rangers. +2 saving throws, +2 for proficiency. Your ability points come from 10 base. Charisma +2 charisma checks, force personality. Improved spellcasting for bards, paladins, sorcerers, and warlocks, influencers, traders. Price +4 to saving throws, +2 charisma from proficiency, and your ability points come 14 base. Initiative determines who's first to come at higher initiative. Earlier, take your turn. Hit points 11. How much damage party members can take before being down? How much damage creatures and items can take before being killed or destroyed? So we got lay on hands. We already did read that one. Divine Sense, gain advantage on attack rolls against celestial fiends and undead. 2 turns, bonus action. Holy Rebuke, we already read about that one. Good counter, not counter attack. It's just like they say, the rebuke. So just somebody hits you, you hit them back. Kind of cool thing. Dance Lights will provoke a 9-meter radius. Okay. And these are the proficiencies, weapons, and armor that we have, and also skills. Okay, so we do have, athletics +5 athletics. Stay fit, perform physical stunts, helps you shove, resist being shoved. Medicine +2 medicine checks, recognize symptoms and diagnose disease. Perception +2 to perception checks, observe your environment, spot hidden details. Intimidation +4, intimidation checks, be a bully, threaten, and induce fear. Persuasion +4 in persuasion, turn on charm, coats, and control. Okay, so given that information, I rather have the. I think I'm gonna go with the. Hold on. Charisma. You can't change that. Let me see. Charisma, and then I'll do a +1 for strength. So it's equal then. So it's 16, 16. For the Constitution, dexterity. What's Constitution again? Stamina, physical, Endurance. Okay. Intelligence is way down. Wisdom. Guess you don't really care about that. So I got 1 point. Let me add it to the charisma. Can I do that? No. It's maxed out. And I can't add it to strength because it's maxed out. Let me do 40 dexterity now. Okay. And also, so skill proficiency, you may customize skill proficiency and list below. If you're proficient in a skill, you add a bonus to those skills checks, making you more likely to succeed. So we got +5 to athletics. We could also turn that off. Acrobatics +1. Keep your balance on your feet, helps you resist being shoved. Sleight of hand +1. +1 sleight of hand checks will nimble fingers. Steal stuff helps you pick locks in pockets and disarm traps. That would be nice. But if I take that off, it doesn't give me the option to modify it. Stealth +1 to stealth checks, stay out of sight, knowledge of shadows helps you hiding. That'd be nice too. Arcana -1. She recognize, might interact with enchanted items. History -1. Remember past the world and its people. Investigation -1. Analyze clues and solve mysteries. Got nature -1. Recognize plants and animals like trees. Religion -1 to religious check. Recognize deities, understand holy rites. We got animal handling +0 to animal handling checks. Influence dogs, pet all the influence animal, pet all the dogs. That's really the only thing that I can do. I can't do anything else. We could do the insight though. I think that'll be better. Read people in situations, detect lies. So that'll be a +2 for insight and a persuasion. Turn on charm, jokes, and cajole. All right. And appearance. We could do random. Okay. I don't know why they have to have that pale face. A lot of options. Yeah, I'll have those very interesting eyes. Got a lot of characters for vitiligo and freckles. So you just do this one and looking for some female characters. Let me see. I don't like the way that none of these characters look. Joe is not a very attractive character. Kind of like the orc. Body type. Oh, okay, that's how it changes. Because that's 1, 2, 3. Yeah, we don't want to be too short. Okay, and we could do male, female, non-binary, other. It kind of looks the same. Voice.
Where to next?
What was that?
I'm looking at you on this now.